Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is Lon Chaney London After Midnight Ultimate Professor Burke from Neca. This is a lost movie. I think the last copy of it was destroyed in a fire at the studio back in I think it was like 1969. Don't quote me on that, go Google it. I googled the film. I could read you the whole thing about it, but you guys can do your own research, because this is a lost film. This, like I say, it's gone. There is no copies of it. But to those of us that have been into Universal Monsters and all black and white movies and things like that, this has always been there. It's always been an image. This face, it's always been an image that I have seen from my childhood. Lon Chaney, the man of a thousand faces. He is a legend. He was a legend. And the father of Lon Chaney Jr., who was the Wolfman and the Mummy and Son of Dracula and various other characters. Mice and Men, things like that. Go Google these guys. Go have a look at them. Because I'm thinking this, for people like me, and probably you, because you've clicked on this video, that are fans of old horror, this is an amazing thing. To your average kid walking through Walmart, oh, who's that? I don't know, he looks kind of scary. Yeah. I think this I'm so excited for this. It's got includes interchangeable heads and hands, lantern, top hat, interchangeable cloak parts. Cloak parts, which means I don't think it's going to be material, which is great because I have issues with cloaks. Ahsoka's cloak, it never fit. I still haven't got it to fit. So let's pop the front, and there he is. Now I could read out the WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, the Wikipedia, WhatsApp, the Wikipedia page for this film, but you go do your research. You probably, if you're watching this, probably know the plot. But this is, oh, this looks amazing. Yeah, this is looking good, even out of the box. I should maybe say, came from AliExpress. A lot of stuff on AliExpress is legit. I know all of you will be screaming, it's in Neca, but it isn't. There's a barcode. You check that barcode for me and tell me whether it's KO or fake. If it is, then I will apologise. Maybe. And if it isn't, then Yabu sucks, I was right. Yeah. Chaney, Neca, all out on there. Right. So, what did I do with the stabby thing? I found the ruler and lost the stabby thing. There we go. Let's open the bottom of the box. Yeah, it's kind of weird to think that, you know, this film is lost. It is gone. I did read a thing the other day saying that they think they might have found a copy of it somewhere. Because that's what happened with... Oh, there is absolutely nothing in the back of that. It's just literally black. Okay. Like Nosferatu, that was... Every copy of that was destroyed because of copyright rules. Because it was Dracula without permission to make Dracula. This was just the studio burnt down. Well, the warehouse burnt down. Some kind of cloak in there. This looks interesting. This is going to be another of those where I'm going to be like, which way do I pose it? How many different versions? Oh, there is no thing over his face. I was thinking, why does his face not look as shiny? That's because there's nothing over it. Okay, right. So we remove that from there. Pop him out. I want to remove this as well because I'm intrigued to see what that is. I'm guessing that is for when you put the bigger cloak on. They never give you instructions, which is always a shame. We have open hands, pointy hand, lantern, which I guess one of those hands will be a lantern holding hand. And we have two heads. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. These out of here. They packed them well. I think Neca sit there and go, let's see if we can make it difficult for him. Right, so the hat is removable. I was wondering how you were going to do the interchangeable heads. The hat is... Oh, wow. That is... Okay, I'm looking at this through the camera. That is a really cool face. I'm going to look around the camera. Wow. That is so scary. That is nightmare fuel. That is a face that if you woke up with that looking at you, you would be Yes, they would be needing to change your underwear and the blankets and everything. That is scary. So, the interchangeable heads, that one has a slightly less, let me just do that, a slightly less open mouth, and that one has slightly more starey eyes. Okay. There is subtle differences in them, I do have to say, just out of interest. We can change the hat, right? Yep, so the hat will go on. The hat is rubber. That is nice. That is a rubber hat, so it fits. Oh, look at that. And it's matte black as well, which is perfect. Just that little bit of shine around the hat band. That is a great face. They all do look a little similar, but when you kind of put them together, that one's got more starey eyes, that one's got slightly sleepier eyes. But he has the same rictus grin. That one's got a bigger grin, and that is the scariest one of the lot. That's staying on, is that one. Wow. So the cloak comes off. There's also a rubber section as well. Very nice. You can't really see the detail under there because it's black on black. But yeah, very matte black. This has a little bit of a shine to it, but it is rubber, so that can be a problem. The head has got plenty of manoeuvrability in it. Wow. You have really got a 10 on this, Neca. How does he stand? He is going to stand great on a shelf. Now you see, this is the problem, because I'm going to have caught, yeah. Which version am I going to have? Am I just going to have him stood like that? Or I'm going to go full cloak? What would you guys do? Should we see what the other cloak looks like? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Right, let's see if I can get this out of here. Right, it is tied down, so just give me a second to find... actually, no, it should slide out. Oh, yeah, it slides out. I didn't need to cut them. No need for sharp, stabby things. It is very light rubber. Right, I'm going to put these down there so I don't lose these other hands. Right, so it is out of focus. It is rubber. Very pliable. So I'm guessing we've taken that bit off. There is this bit which I'm presuming must go on there somehow. So we shall pop off that. It's going to go on there, isn't it? Right, so I'm guessing that kind of goes over there. Let me just, there we go, hands off. Right, and that over there, like that. Let me plug this bad boy in. There we go. That one out that way like that. It's come off from over his neck. It does manoeuvre really nicely because it is very soft. Soft rubber. You're not going to want to get this, well, you're not going to stand this guy in the sun anyway, but I would be worried about this sort of perishing maybe, because it is very soft rubber. Right, so I'm guessing then this goes on there in some way. We'll put that like that. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Maybe push that up there. And pop the head back on. Right, the head is not quite on right. I will mess about with that in the scheme of things. And then we pop that on like that, and yeah, that is kind of cool. I don't know whether I would stand him on the shelf like that. Get that down there a little bit so it's not quite as visible. It's an interesting You see, that is an interesting pose. I will mess about with it and get it into a better, because this bit here is a little bit, if we do that, kind of, there we go. And a little bit that way, a little bit that way, move that round. It's something you're going to have to mess about with, because it's obviously rubber. It's not quite level, but and it's fighting against. It's fighting against him. Let's see if we can get. All right, do that. That's a bit better. All right, and then that. Yeah. Okay, it's going to be something that you're going to have to find that sweet spot, because that's too far down and it's folding. So maybe you need to put that like so it's over the top. You're going to have hours of fun trying to get that perfect. But it is going to be fun to try and do it. I like this. I do think I am probably going to leave him without this cloak on. Just because it's going to take up a heck of a lot of shelf space. With his arms stood out like that. And I get the feeling as well that it might be a figure that does throw itself on the floor quite often. There we go. Put those arms down. Yeah, it is your. This is what I like about these figures, because it is your choice. Neca have got the perfect way of making these figures, because you can make them as big as you want to take up as much shelf space as you want. There you go. And that click back on. Does it have a front and a back? No. I got it the right way around anyway. Oh. Looks quite good without that on, to be honest. But that does just add that little bit. Ooh. Oh, the way I've knocked his head down there. That is creepy. Oh yeah. That is so creepy. Yep, that is going to look fantastic in any collection. If you're a horror fan and you want the old school stuff, this is perfect. Like I say, that very rubbery, very transparent. So yeah, mess about with that when you get yours, and you'll get it into that sweet spot, which I haven't got time to do obviously in this video, because you guys don't want to watch me doing this for like 45 minutes. Or do you? If you do, put it in the comments underneath. Yeah. So yeah, those are the other heads. I think he's going to stay probably with that one. Though I do kind of like that one. But that one is kind of fun. That one looks a little bit more like he's having a giggle. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so it is a very nice figure. Little details like the shine on the bottom of the cloak there. Is it a cloak or a cape? What's the definition for that? I'm sure somebody out there will tell me, because you guys are good at these things. Yeah. Right. That is a wonderful figure. Thank you, Neca, for making a figure that I never thought I'd have. I've always sort of looked for model kits of this guy, because I always wanted... Lon Chaney is a kind of a hero of mine. I do a trick with sellotape that he did for the front of the opera. You just get some sellotape, stick it on the end of your nose. My nose is really pliable. It got broken years ago, so it's really pliable. And I can pin it back. I'll show you in a video one day when I'm really bored. But yeah, oh, that is fantastic. Just look at that. That is going to look great in any collection. That might have to be a thumbnail. Just that face, full close-up thumbnail. What do you guys think? Yeah, right, I'm going to wind this up. So, usual stuff, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Thank you to everybody that watches. Thank you to everybody that makes comments. I've got my little team out there that put a comment on every time. You guys know who you are. And you are legends. So yeah, thanks guys. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.